What's up, YouTube? We're going to Pakse. So you're thinking, it's not Pakse? No, it's Pakse. That's how you say it in Laos. We're gonna go there. Here's my yadong. Ah, stuff's so good. So there's a couple ways to get to Pakse. Easiest way is if you're already in Bangkok. You can fly Bangkok to Ubon, and then cross over. That's gonna be the cheapest way. It ends up being about $20 to $30 once you factor in the buses and things like that. Maybe you got a friend to pick you up. If not, then just fly straight to Pakse. It's about $100, $150 one way. So yeah, you can see there's quite a big price difference. Pakse is right here. It's on the southern tip of Laos, and it's closest to Isan, which is to the east of Thailand. So you can see here, this is Bangkok, and it's about a 50-minute flight to Ubon or a 1-hour flight straight to Pakse, and that'll get you right into the city. In my case, I decided to fly into Ubon. There'll be a video for that. And then I took a car and I drove all the way to the border, which is called Chon. From there, I walked under a tunnel, caught a ride through some friends, and ended up in Pakse. One of the spots we're going to for the view though is in Champasak with Love. It's about a 20-30 minute drive once you cross over the bridge in Pakse. In Pakse though, we're going to the Pakse New Market, and we're also going to check out the mall just so you can see what it's like. How are people living? Is there middle class? Is there non-middle class? You're also going to be in for some surprises, that's for sure. But we're all going to do this all in one video. We're going to go into the country and then we're going to get out of the country. Here we are. We're at the border of Thailand and Laos. We're going to cross over here in a little bit. It's like a lot of the borders look just like this that are land. You got the big center at the very end, but I'll show you in a second. So wonderful greeting, the Thai king. We're about ready to cross over. Bon voyage. Why is that in French? I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm going into a karaoke bar. And so here we go. So eventful. I don't remember it being a very long tunnel. I think it was about 50 meters or so. You're following these wonderful people. And then you go up the stairs. So I don't know why it's not just some gate you cross over. But once I got over, I had to ask somebody, like, where do I get my Laos stamp? The immigration office is way down this parking lot. And it was hot. So that's that. Across the border. I'm in Laos, but now I gotta get the visa stamp, which I'm already in Laos. I guess most people don't want to sneak in here. So you gotta go get the visa stamp. And so there's this cool dude. He's helping them fill out their paperwork. It takes about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and next thing you know, get you a ride. And we're going fast down the road. I think we're going 160 kilometers an hour. The little palm's like, yeah, I'm good. And we're flying, so thanks. That was family. And this is their residence. Yeah, I know. It's like a museum. And it sticks out like a sore thumb. I mean, as you cross the bridge into Pakse, there it is. And it's funny how they say that they'll get some foreigners coming in thinking it's a museum, but it's not. It's just designed like a French style. And so now we're crossing over to the market, the new Pakse Market. So this city, like a lot of cities in Laos, work around a French system, which consists of roundabouts, which is great for low traffic, because everyone knows, but we're trying to cross the street. Oh, I'm actually doing okay. Makes it very difficult. We're going to check out this new market. We can get through this black cloud of smoke. There's some tuk-tuk drivers. Wow, come check. You say you need what? You need. Okay, come check. You need. Okay, come check. So now we know where the market is. Jackpot! Found the market. So it's kind of like your drive-through, right? You got a motorbike, pick up some stuff, some wood. Really interesting place. A lot of food. It's hot. And they got everything. You got your vegetables, you got your noodles, you got your fish, you got a tank.
มาบ่
หืม
ปลาดิบบ่
อ๋อกินบ่เป็นแต่มันงาม
ได้จะมากินบ่เป็นบ่ไปที่กินบ่
บอกเข้าใจ
นี่แล้วก็ลงมาโลด
แม่หรอ
ย่างปลาดิบโอ้สมาร์ทแล้วมาแก่บ่มาแล้ว
So people are really nice. They're always talking to me. I'm pulling the camera. I do not look the type of person that's going to be buying some veggies to cook in my apartment or whatever. But still, you know, it's really interesting. I love the fruit. So there's some fruit on the right hand side. Cute little kid. Lots of clothes. You know, you can barter. You have to barter. There's no fixed pricing. But they're very honest. It's Pakse. It's not a touristy spot. You can get pretty much everything for really cheap. You don't have to worry about that. And then there is the meats. A lot of the pork. Yeah, there's flies, but as long as you cook it, you should be fine, right? And so that's all there. So yeah, sometimes you get some pig heads, you know, and stuff like that. Here we got some ducks ready to be bought and slaughtered. And some more fresh meats. Yeah, there is no, this is fresh, you know, there is no ice keeping it from spoiling over. So it's got to be sold the same day. And then there are the buses, public transportation to get into the villages. And then a lot of the food. Nope. She uses her hands. All good. You got some barbecue sticky rice. That stuff is good. And we got some noodles over there. And so this is their food court. Keeping it real. Right next to the motorbikes. Okay, this part was kind of sad. But yeah, you want live frogs. It's there for you. You know, poor frogs. And she's just tying them up, getting them ready to sell. And all the different fruits and vegetables. Very colorful place. And this part, yeah, I was really grossed out. Again, for people who are used to this, that's cool. But they're just taking these frogs alive and basically cutting their heads off, cutting their feet off, and then just ripping their skin off, and you just see them twitching. It was so gross. Ooh, I couldn't get closer. It was just so gross to me. But that's what they do, right? That's food. So I just love hanging out at the markets. Very colorful, interesting, and then yeah, eels. Ooh, creepy, without eyes. But apparently it's delicious. It's like eating fish or something. Now we're going to, let's say, the 21st century. We're in a mall with escalators. Not a lot of people, but just to give you an insight of the shopping mall that we got. Kind of a fun grocery store. Things have evolved for sure in Laos, so they've got a lot of stuff that you'd see in Thailand. That's also sold there. Bags of chips, all this processed stuff. Very clean, just no people. So there's no rush, that's for sure. Nice fabrics, and then there's some knockoffs. Under Armour. They do a pretty good job. I think it's the same factories. They're in Vietnam for the most part. And then there's the customer service. Awesome. She's on her phone, like they all are. All good. I don't need your help. She's probably just making sure I'm not stealing anything. And then awesome movie tickets are super cheap. It's about $4 for a normal seat from Monday through Wednesday, and then it's about $1 more on the weekends. Don't know what most of these movies are, but you saw it. That's playing. And then you got the arcade section right next to the suites. Those are really cool. I think these are designed from China. And so, man, if I was a kid, I would go nuts. And they're also really cheap. And then they convert PlayStation machines. So if you're a PlayStation gamer, they'll put some TVs on it, and then they'll make it into a arcade console. Cool restaurant. 5,000 key for those noodles. That is about 60 cents. And so the menu is also pretty cheap. I don't think everything's that cheap. And this is a really cool restaurant across the river. And so in other videos, we saw the temple shrine, and that's up that hill there. And they made a hotel just below it, but apparently it's cursed, so it never opened. It's just in ruins, but you can see. So this is breakfast. It's my half-eaten pork meatball with amazing French bread. And so we're just getting ready to leave, but I'm getting some extra food and just checking out what they're doing in the kitchen. So they have about, I don't know, 6, 7 people. So Howie's mom is cooking some stuff too, and so they're doing some stuff. I think this is, yeah, I can't remember what they're doing. Mooncakes? You guys eat mooncakes? And so here's Champasak. It's about a 20-30 minute drive, and so we're at the nice, chill, cool vibe restaurant, and this kind of has a cool feel, like you're in kind of a backpacker spot, and it's got great views of the Mekong River. This section of the river is pretty big, so you can see. And now, just like that, the magic of editing in 10 minutes, we're about ready to leave. That's the propeller jet. We're going to hang out upstairs in the coffee shop, and yeah, I should record more of Howie. So there I am with him. So here we are, about ready to board the plane. It's wonderful. I think I see Howie's dad back there. It is pretty warm, it's hot, sunny, the air is so good. Heading over to Bangkok. And so that's how you do it. You just walk right onto the plane. I did gain some weight on that vacation trip. We got to see Pakse in and out in 12 minutes. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Is it worth visiting? Definitely, especially if you got a friend like Howie. Got a place to stay. But no, seriously, in all things, I've been to Pakse a few times. Sorry I didn't take you to all the touristy spots, but it's definitely worth visiting. Go see all the waterfalls, walk around, jump in the water. There's Mekong dolphins, which I think are now extinct. Right on the border of Cambodia, you can see local life, you know, kids playing in the water, people fishing, people washing their clothes. We'll see you in the next video. Got to see Pakse. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.